I'm Carl Erickson. We're down here at Tier 1 Group right outside of Memphis. We're with Chad Mormon, the lead driving instructor, and we're going to talk about what to do and what not to do in a rollover. Chad, why don't you take us through it?
What we're going to be doing is the rollover. We don't like the rotisserie type rollover, so we choose to do it in the vehicle. So at least you're getting a little bit of the lateral movement and the bouncing that comes along with a rollover situation or a crash. What's going to happen is, first thing, when you start to feel the vehicle start to roll over, you're going to say roll over, roll over, roll over 3 times. And once it's sounded out in a vehicle, you need to get into a certain position. I'll go over that position in just a second. Once it comes to a complete stop from your roll, the driver does have a roll and needs to turn the vehicle off. A lot of times, if the vehicle's not too severely damaged, you can roll it back over, crank it up, let it blow smoke and all of that stuff, and then it will start to still be able to drive and continue on. So we do want to get it cut off once it's rolled completely over. On the positions that you're looking for is, most people think that you want to brace out. You don't want to brace out because the car is designed to collapse in. We don't want to be braced out because that's when we start getting broken arms, legs, stuff like that. So what we want to do is we're going to take our hands, we're trying to stop our head from going back and forth, so we're going to create our own neck brace with our hands as best we can. They're going to come up and across, up onto the shoulders as high as possible. From there, you're going to take and tuck your chin in as much as possible, and then inside the vehicle, you're going to crunch down and stay in this position until the vehicles come to a complete stop. Once that happens, then there's a couple of other things that need to take into consideration. One are seat belts. When we put seat belts on, when we get ready to do this, a lot of times people want to grab it and pull it tight. Well, the way seat belts are designed in rollovers, once it rolls, they do ratchet in a couple of notches. If I take it and I pull it, it's going to ratchet in. That way, when I push the button, it won't let go, so I can drop down, get out, and do whatever I need to. So when you get in, make sure it's on, make sure the buckle is seated, but don't tighten it up, okay? So once you're over on the side or the top, a lot of the times we're going to have all of our kit on and our weight holding on to the seat belt. We might need to take our hands and push off of the top. If the roof is crushed down some, we might be pushing off with our forearm some. Either way, get some of the weight off of your seat belt or lap belt, push the button, be prepared for your legs to fall down. If you can't get your seat belt undone and you have somebody that's next to you, have them undo your seat belt. From there, we're just going to have them get out of the truck.
All right, Chad, that's awesome. All right, so we know what to do now. Let's actually see it, how you actually demonstrate it here in your rollover mock-up.
Sounds good.
Let's do it.
Good.